frozen grapes. I don't know if you guys have had frozen grapes, but I've been doing this as a dessert, and let me tell you, you might have heard that little crunch. I just give it a couple bites, and then it's just like a little bit soft in the middle if you let it. Anyway, that's probably for another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Michael Young, and today I wanted to get into something that I was just thinking about when I was kind of cleaning up around the house, having a little bit of a meal, and getting ready to do some work. But before I mention what I was just thinking about, I wanted to talk about two things. I have another video coming out here this week. I might drop it tomorrow, I might drop it Thursday since I'm doing this video, but it's just gonna be a full body workout. I'm basically just showing you guys what I do in my routine and just sharing and promoting just a healthy, fit lifestyle. That's what this channel is about: positivity, spirituality, health and wellness, giving back to the earth, giving back to the people on the earth, and so on. So if this is something that you guys, if this is a topic or topics that you guys kind of like, go ahead and subscribe to the channel now. Drop a like, drop a comment if you find this video interesting. The second thing, after I just put myself on, that I want to share with you guys is that this video is going to pertain to everybody, but more specifically to people that have kind of driven away towards the normal, go to school, get a bachelor's, get a master's, just because me being one of those people that knew, kind of all throughout high school and just almost throughout life, that college wasn't really the path for me. After I played basketball, didn't really want to play in college. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. But I knew that college wasn't really right for me. So in this world, in this society, especially where I live in the United States, specifically California, Folsom, there's a lot of speculation on what you should and should not do, and it's propaganded to us very well. So me being a young black male, I have and had trouble with kind of I guess digesting the fact that I didn't want to go to school, and for people to accept that around me. It was kind of hard, and just up until now I've even accepted it even more. But this is this video is going to be for people that are not following that traditional path that most people have already paved out for us. This is going to be for people that are optimistically driven, that are self-driven, that are independent, that are people who just know that there's so much more out there than to what just meets the eye. So if you think that's you, let's get right into it. So I was just here, just cleaning my room, minding my own business, living life, doing my thing, and I was just thinking, man, with everything that I've been doing the last 2 years, if you guys didn't know, almost 2 years, I've been a freelance or a personal trainer, mobile personal trainer, running my own business. Prior to that, I was working out of a box gym, personal training here. Both great jobs. Obviously, I like working for myself better, and working for yourself, there's obstacles that come with that. So understanding that and walking through with this path, there's definitely been some challenges, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't trade it for anything. But there's nobody behind you that's going to push you, or there's nobody that's really going to manage you or direct you. There's nobody that's going to motivate you or tell you to get up, or there's no one that yourself that is waiting for you. So I would say that the motivation and just trying to grow within your own business is definitely a challenge. So with that being said, shifting over to starting different businesses, they say that if you want to be successful, which I think success is your own definition, but as far as financially, some of the things you need to do is have different forms of income. So with personal training that I've done, and going into e-commerce, which is just a fancy way of saying you sell things online. I've been definitely trying to maximize my time as well as my skill set this year, and I've had some good success just recently with e-commerce, as I just mentioned. I think I've had probably a store for about 45, maybe 50 days. I've sold over $1,000 worth of products, and I think I've sold maybe around 30 products or so. So, I've had some good success, and I continue to grow and do research and apply it to myself. But I'm basically saying all this to say to you guys, there's such a shift in this world right now. And I know a lot of you guys feel it, a lot of you guys on my channel, I know my subscribers, a lot of you guys are spiritual, and that's why you guys have followed this channel. And we're gonna be touching some different areas in life, but spirituality is where this channel is gonna drive from. It's where everything drives from. But I was sitting back and I was thinking, man, all those years, not going to four-year college or not, and everyone's folks or your own folks and your friends are asking you, what are you doing? And they're going to school and they're like, what, you're not going to school? They're not really saying what you're not going to school, but you can hear it in their tone. There's a lot of people doing this now, and it's more and more and more. And not only is there a lot of people doing this, but there's a lot of people that are doing this and that are successful at doing this right now. And today I'm getting ready to make some moves. YouTube. And basically what I mean is I'm getting ready to move out. I just kind of had an insight. I just came back from a trip in Santa Cruz, and whenever you get out of your collective consciousness in your city, you always kind of are able to download some different data. Like, I don't even know where that came from, but it's true because I've heard it before, and you can feel it, right? So anyway, getting back on task. I'm getting ready to move, and I'm getting ready to do some different things. And today I went and I tried a couple jobs. I should probably make some YouTube videos because I have some amazing stories about some jobs that I tried, not last week, but the week prior, that were just, it was like a TV show. It was like a comedy show or a movie, how crazy, these businesses or these managers, these people, these entities. Anyway, another story, just crazy. So, I'm getting another job. Actually, today I just interviewed with Dan, and Dan is a franchise owner of, I believe, a carpet cleaning company. Let me slow down. Carpet cleaning company, and I guess they're very successful. I forget the name. They're a very successful carpet cleaning company. I got the connection through IndeedApp.com, or the Indeed app. And just talking on the phone with him yesterday, really good energy. We met today at Starbucks, even better energy. We talked for about 15 minutes. We just, it wasn't even like, a formal, what is your plan in 3 to 5 years, that kind of an interview. It was just a really just laid back, down to earth, just meeting between us. And the vibes were good. And I'm gonna meet him on Thursday for my first day of training. So the reason I'm telling you all this is because I want to move out, and I need to have my own pay stub to move out. Okay, I need to have my own proof of income, because I want to move out on my own. I don't want to have to move out with anyone else unless it's the right fit. Just because bringing someone else into the mix, that's a whole nother person's life. So anyway, so I'm doing this. I'm driving home. And I'm just thrilled because not only did I find, and at the end of the conversation, he mentioned that he had a son that's my age, and I can tell this guy's a really genuine guy. To cut a long story short, he claimed that he had a son my age, and he had started working in the business, and now he taught his son, and now he has his own franchise and has his own business. And I'm like, man, it's like I'm working with an entrepreneur, great energy, great guy, and I'm really, really excited. So I'm just driving home and I'm feeling good. And I saw some, I wasn't gonna say this, I wasn't gonna share this with anyone, let alone this video at all, but just part of my journey today on the way home, I saw some girls that had a little lemonade stand, and they had lemonade and cookies and all this different stuff. And I just pulled up, I was like listening to some music, and I just handed them $2, and I told them, I love what you're doing, keep doing it, never give up, you guys can do anything you want. And then they were just like, ah, then I just drove away. And that moment really, really hit me. And it's like I was getting teary-eyed just because, I don't know, it just, I get the goosebumps right now talking about it. There was just such a sense of faith. There was just such a sense of life into what these young women were doing their own thing, just on the side, on the block, having a good time, selling lemonade, selling cookies. And who knows, those girls can grow up and they can have their own business selling lemonade and cookies, and they can do it, So it's just, just the whole synchronicity was unbelievable. And my energy's been high since then. So I was in my room and it hit me. I was like, wow, because you know it's hard to embrace going against society's grain until you put some repetition towards it and it becomes a habit that you have adopted. And I just was sitting in my room and I was like, wow, I see society shifting right now. Here we are, acclaimed to be born in this world, go to school, go to college, which is school, okay, and get a 9 to 5 for somebody, working hard, working up the ranks. Here we go from this traditional mainstream mindset, right? Right now, we're right in the thick of that shifting onto entrepreneurship. And you have all these people that are starting to go divert from the system because the system's old. They're starting to go away from the system, and now they're starting to create their own, because you know why? People are starting to get spiritual. People are starting to understand that we're more than just what we've been told we are. And you know what's awesome? There's people all around that are sharing this information. There was a doctor that I listened to yesterday. I don't remember his name. It might come back to me as I talk to you about it. And there's some other people among him, like Joe Dispenza, that talk about it. I was about to go look up the doctor's name, but I'll mention him again. But he was talking about how we have 55 trillion cells in our body, and how our cells are listening to the head chief in charge, which is our mind. Not our conscious, but our subconscious. And he also states that we use 5% of our conscious daily, creative conscious, and we use 95% of our subconscious. So subconscious is all repetition. And he's saying once you tap into this repetition, this subconscious, and once you start to realize that it's not about using your conscious, but it's about using your conscious to almost prime your subconscious in a sense, the game just changes. So you see this now, or at least I see this now, is almost the reason why people are starting to become self-made and entrepreneurs. So the whole reason I wanted to make this video is because I wanted to share with you that. And I wanted to say, if you're one of these people, take some time today, maybe after this video or whenever you can, and just sit still for a moment and just think of this, that you are making history by doing what you want to do, what you believe in, and following your dreams. You are changing the world as we speak, and you are right in the middle. So when people look back at you at 2050, or they look back at history and they will go, what? People used to work for other people? They didn't just work for themselves? You go, yeah, I was one of the first to work for myself and go against the grain because I didn't stop believing. I mean, I'm shaking just talking about it. It's where we are. It's what the world is becoming. And you see the world trying to resist it, but it's too late. Everybody's starting to tap in. So for all you out there that are listening, man, it's just an exciting time. I promise I will have more videos up for you guys. I know you guys, whoever's on the channel and believes in me, is still here and going to support me. And I know, there might be some people that, might be like, hey, he's not really putting out, so, which is okay. But I just want to say thank you guys for listening, and I can't wait to invest in, I was going to say delve. I forget how they say it, One thing is you can't be afraid of failure. That's why I was going to say. I didn't want to say invest. I wanted to say in delve. And, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are just out there doing you. And until next time, I got another video coming. But until next time, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Wow, that was amazing.